Well, hello there! I am Lance Vader, and this is Outer Wilds. Today, I want to take you to, let's see, how do you know the launch codes? How did I get back here? Back where? Didn't you just walk up here from the village? Don't get crazy on me, this sheep needs 110% of your attention. The extra 10% is to keep the autopilot from flying into the sun. Tell us about that. Anyway, I guess you're ready to lunch. Take good care of her for me. So, I want to show you the Hourglass Twins today. We're going to do basically half of the one Hourglass Twin. You need to gear up, remember, before you go anywhere. I'm going to do half the one Hourglass Twin, and hopefully we'll get to see the other. This is a cool thing I want you to see. These are the Hourglass Twins. And notice this one's got, that one's got blue fire flames coming out of it every once in a while. And this one has all sorts of plants and stuff. It's kind of deserty. And there's a thing that happens 1 minute into the game. About to start. There we go. Did you see that? Beautiful. So, if you can tell what that is already, well, I won't spoil it for you. But these planets are now connected kind of like dumbbells. Now, you'll see on this side, there's one side that has smoke on it and a large crater, and the other side has no smoke on it. We're going to go to the smoky side. That's the one we're going to take a look at first. All right. There we go. Perfect landing. Just gotta fix. Gotta fix the side and okay. So where is that smoke? There it is. There's a guy playing drums over here, and he's got a fire going. That's why there's smoke, because wherever there's smoke, there's fire. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to talk to him just yet. Instead, we're going to go down here to the very bottom. And when we're at the bottom, there we go. We're going to find this cave entrance. Cave. There we go. Good use of making good use of that probe there. We are going to find one of the first ruins, one of the first things left behind. Not really a ruin. One of the first mysteries of the game left behind by the precursors or whatever they get. There are two of these things that we can translate. There's a little graphic glitch that sometimes makes them disappear. This one says, "The shape of these bones are oddly familiar. It matches the form of the creatures we fell victim to after our vessel crashed. Was this planet their origin? Or are these the remains of a creature far from their home? Closer inspection hints at a creature with poor eyesight, but a keenly tuned sense of hearing. If only we had known this during our exodus from the vessel. So if you ever see something that looks like this guy... Yeah. So if you ever see something that looks like this guy... Boom. Then you will know that you should not make noise around him because he can hear you. Alright, so that's really all there is in this cave. Not a whole lot of things, but the one thing it's got is pretty important and pretty cool. And this place that we're in, I love the floodlights on the probe light. Alright, so this is the exit. Pops the sound right here. You can technically get in that way. Normally I would go out you could go out the same way that you came in, but let me show you. When we try to go back there, it's gonna look a little different. See that? See how it's rising? Sand. That is sand, and it is coming into the planet. We got enough oxygen that we can talk to this guy before we have to go back. It's usually good to jump right before you hit the jets, but with the jets, you can basically fly around. This guy's banging around on a drum. Pretty good musician. Between you and me, this is the best stargazing spot in the entire solar system. I've been picking up all sorts of signals through my telescope. The giant pit around us is actually a dried-up lake bed. There's a cave entrance at the very bottom, but why would I go underground when I have this amazing view? Yeah, so apparently this race of people, they pick up signals through telescopes. I know that I'm low on oxygen, but I was just going to roast this marshmallow before I go back to my shed. Alright, I think that actually might have healed me. I'm not sure. Yeah. You notice in my top right corner of my screen, the little person was red before, but now he's all white, like he is when you're fully healed. I think eating a marshmallow which is kind of weird, but you know, it's now there's another hemisphere. So that's the southern hemisphere, right? The one on the right here with the smoke, that's the southern hemisphere. There's another hemisphere. But the only interesting thing here, well, we're not going to get to see it on this visit. Let me show you why. Boom, perfect landing. Shit, didn't even need to use the landing camera. I don't know why, but I hate that landing camera. It's really useful. I just don't use it. Alright. Let me get my bearings. This place is spinning in space. So sometimes it's easy to get lost. And this is actually the exact pole I guess this is the South Pole, technically, because this one's blue. Yeah. Yeah, this is the pole. Cool. Let's take... Did you see that? There were 2 moons there a moment ago. Okay. Oh yeah, here it is. It's closer to the ship. The other side. Okay. See that you can identify the interesting part on this hemisphere by the gearing glow. The other side has a campfire. This side has a That was not what I... Oh, snap. That was not what I wanted to do. I moved too fast. Okay. Jump back up. Okay, here we are. Fortunately, you can use your jets to fly, and your fuel comes back automatically, so... You can't really get stuck anywhere. Well, you can get stuck in some places, but you can't you can't be so far down that you can't get back up. All right, so this is a cryopod, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 18 little cryopods inside of this ship. This is one of the spaceships of the ancients. It's not made by the race of our protagonist. That's a comment. Or the nomad. Okay, so this place had room for 18 people to sleep in it, which is more people than our entire race back on our home planet. Just to give you a sense of the scale of this place. And it's got this really cool thing. This. Woo. Missed it. I want that thing. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? It's beautiful. Right. So this is the interesting thing on this side of the planet. It's a cave, and it's down there. And it would be interesting, and we would be able to get there if it were not for the sand that's in the way. Doesn't that look like sand? That looks like sand to me. Some people don't always see this as sand. But I saw it as sand almost immediately. And it looks almost like the planet is just breathing it in, doesn't it? Pretty cool. All right. Where's my ship? My ship is over here. So, there's an interesting thing down there. I'll show it to you next video, but we can't see it because it's full of sand right now. Low on fuel, but that's okay. Whew. Back to the ship. So we've been to Timber Hearth, we've been to the Hourglass Twins, binary planets locked into a stable orbit. Twin A has desert plant life, which we just saw some of that. Extensive subterranean network detected. Twin B, no life forms detected. That must be the sandy one. Extremely strong foreign technology readings below the surface. Spontaneous sand transfer occurs once every 100 years. Geological mechanism unknown. So, yeah, we just had that sand transfer start up. We got to see that at the beginning of this video. And this remember that sandy planet that just had a couple of antennae popping out of it? Yeah, this is that sandy planet. Pretty cool, huh? I do not recommend going into the column of sand there. But that's what that is. A column of sand. It won't kill you. Column of sand. Would you stand in a column of sand if you thought it might take you up to a surface or crush you? Honestly, I think that should be a lethal thing. There are other lethal things in this game that are less weird than that. Yeah. And this is the beam. You'll notice that these structures have holes in them. I'm not sure what the purpose of the hole is, but it looks cool. These structures are kind of like passes. And every once in a while, you'll see one of them fire off. Oh, there's that column of sand. I'm just gonna weather it out. Boom, down, It's taking me up, and now it comes back down. Oh, we just got moved. Those towers are teleporters. Sometimes they take you to strange places. I had intended to explore this one just now. But, I think we're teleported into the center of lot of dust on the inside of this planet. You'll notice that we can walk on the inside of the planet, and that is actually accurate. If there is a hollow planet like that, oh, that sounds like the end. We just got supernova. If there is a hollow planet like that, then you should be able to stand on the inside of it as well as the outside, because the crust is what's attracting everything through gravity. If it's hollow, then obviously there's no core attracting everything to the very center. Alright, that concludes our tutorial on our first tutorial, I should say, on the Hourglass Twins. I'll have to go back there because we did not explore everything. Thank you very much. And thank you for accompanying me into the outer wilds.